I'm your host. This dysfunctional, dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
So let's talk.
What we talking about?
Sneaking hmm, coochie. All right, ladies, gentlemen. If a person, okay, let's try this. Ladies, and everybody know there's a certain time that you go over to my house or not go over to my house.
True.
Please tell me that y'all understand the booty call time zone. Anything after 12:30, calling, coming by, that's action. While that action's going on, if a man comes to you or a woman comes over your house that time, and I'm not saying take it, don't ever take it. It's not yours to take.
Right.
If you go over a person's house at 1:30, after 12:30 in the morning, you are supposed, and it's already understood, that you are giving this person something, male or female.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Or
So,
at least they're expecting that.
they're expecting
You
it,
know.
right? So, at any point that she says stop, you stop.
Absolutely.
Okay. She
Absolutely.
says stop, and you send her home. That's not wrong.
No, not at all. Well,
You're not on the same page. You don't want to do what I want to do. I'm gonna send you home because it's too late for you to be over here just being my friend.
right. Absolutely.
Okay.
I think that's what you're supposed to do. That's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and, like, well, okay, you send her home.
And pay
yeah.
for an Uber.
Yeah, pay to get home, make sure she get home safely or whatever. You call her or have her call you, whatever the case may be.
Right.
But yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. I think that's the correct thing to do.
Okay. So, ladies, if you're laying next to a man and you say, hey, you come over at 1:30, after 12:30 in the morning, and you say, let me get into something more comfortable, and he gives you a pair of his shorts, and you walk around in your bra and shorts, and this is the first time you met this guy, he's thinking that you're on those demon time vibes.
Right. Right.
If you're not on demon time vibes, then you really shouldn't be at that person's house at that time in the morning.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. It sends the wrong message.
It does.
It sends the wrong message. People gonna think that, hey, let's go ahead and whatever, because one, like you said, it's past a certain time in the morning. It's past that time already.
Welcome,
So-
ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Should have started the video a little sooner, but I didn't. I'm not really great with this Instagram thing yet, but I'm working on it.
You working on it, we getting it there. But yeah, past a certain time, you at somebody's house, they expecting something to go down.
Yes.
Be it male or female. Like if a female invites a dude over past 12:30, she expecting him to come through and do whatever. So bro, you got to know that. You know what I'm saying? You can't go by there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I was waiting for you to make a move. Fool, she called you over there
True.
at that time in the morning.
What's going on, E?
So you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
So today I'm bringing you this topic because I was looking at a YouTube video. YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy
What's up, y'all? What's up,
was talking
everybody?
to a girl, and he just met her for the first time when she came over his house.
Uh-huh.
And she asked to get in something more comfortable. He gave her some shorts.
Just bring tacos, everything will be fine. Go ahead.
He offered to give her a shirt. She said, no, I'm going to be cool in my bra. They're laying in his bed. Her head is around his lap. He put his hand on the back of her head. She moves her head. Because I guess she was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine.
Right.
They're laying next to each other. He goes to kiss her. She says, no, I'm not a kisser. And from there, he begins trying to suck on her nipple. Now, she says, stop. Everything goes cold turkey. Everything stops. He gets up,
Much
goes to
love.
the bathroom, and reevaluates himself. And she's in there doing her thing, trying to go to sleep. Now, he said he didn't feel comfortable with her being at his house while he sleep because he just met her. So he got her Uber and sent her home.
Right.
She didn't want to go home. She wanted to spend the night. So he was like, if we're not going to do anything, I'm going to send you home.
Right.
Be a gentleman and do the right thing. I'm going to send you home.
Mm-hmm.
She got sent home. He paid for an Uber. And she said he was giving off rapey vibes.
Wow. Great E. Uh-huh.
Rapey vibes. And then she was saying that she fell asleep and woke up with him sucking on her breasts. Like she wasn't awake the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are the kind of allegations and accusations that can get somebody shot, killed, or very much beat up.
Yep. Absolutely.
All because you went over somebody's house at after 12:30 with them having intentions because you decided to come that late at their house.
Mm-hmm.
Just to flip the script and act like that's not what's going on.
Right. When in reality, if you don't want to do that, don't go by nobody's house. Now, and I'm not saying that you are obligated to do that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Not at all. But I'm saying if you go by somebody's house at a certain time of night or morning, whichever way you look at it, and you slip into something comfortable, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then you have the right to, you know what I'm saying, not do anything. But if that person asks you to go home, then it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that at all.
I had a situation like that once.
That can get touchy though, like you said. That can get a lot of people in trouble and stuff like that, man. Get hurt. Hey, y'all hit that like button for me up there, man. For real, smash that like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. What happened though?
Story time.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
So
Story
I had
time.
to be.
Check this out, y'all. Come on, where y'all at?
I'm
Get
gonna
back
say
in
I
there.
had to be. I'm gonna say 18. 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew a girl, and she was probably three to 4 years younger than me. 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
3 to 4 years younger, so she was either 15 or somewhere around 15, 14. 14, 15. She called me over her house at 12:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1:30. She picked up the phone. She's like, "Can you come over?" And I'm like, "What am I coming over there for?" She said, "I'm gonna give it to you for it." You can get what to me? I'm gonna give you that. I said, "Okay." I said, "Look, we could just see each other tomorrow."
Right.
And
Right.
she's like, "No, I want you to come by tonight. I'm serious. I'm gonna give it to you."
Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Hit the like button. So I go over there to find her mom is in the room asleep.
Mm.
She has her friend in the room with her. Her friend like in the windowsill trying to go to sleep. She like, I'm like, "Why would you come over with your people over here?" She said, "Well, I want to do this tonight. And tonight was not. I want to go home and get that to you." So we don't got to do nothing. I'm gonna be mad that I drove way over here, but we don't got to do anything.
Right. We don't have to. Right.
So she said, no, let's try. So I go to try. She's a virgin. Yes. The perils. In case y'all, okay, let me let y'all know something, ladies.
Man.
Some men say they like
Okay.
virgins. Those are lies. Hey, Lydia.
What up, Lydia? What's happening?
How you doing? Some men that tell you
Man.
they want a virgin, those are lies. For the simple fact that a virgin is the hardest piece of ass that you'll ever try to accomplish. It won't go in right away. It's too tight from the jump. It hurts her because you're spreading her muscle for the first time. We attempted. She said, it hurts. Stop. I stopped.
Right.
I'm over there. I said, "Can we try again?" Okay. She said, "Okay." Try again. It hurts. Stop. I said, "Now you make me mad." And I told her that because I was getting frustrated because she was a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere in there in her head, she said, I continued anyway. And I never penetrated her.
Mm-hmm.
I never touched her hymen. She said, "I took it." "How did I take it if I never penetrated you?" She said, "Well, it felt like you took it." see, these other kind of conversations that get somebody fucked up. And she said, well, you messed me up. Like, years later, we got past that. None, whatever. It never went down. We never had sex. We tried. She said her homegirl. She said her homegirl told her that what I did was great. And I said, but I didn't penetrate you. I never got past the lips. Period. Years later we were talking, and she said it's because of me she can't come.
Oh,
and
wow.
I said, why is that? She said, because you ruined me or something. I said, I never got in you. How did I ruin you? So she kept that burden for years. And sometime over the years she was cool with me. And other times she was hateful towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. I mean, I can't control any person's actions and feelings however they feel.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
I left it alone. I lost track of her. I don't know where she is to this day. But she said that. And it stuck with me for a long time. Like, did I? And I'm like, but how could I if I never penetrated her?
Right. That.
Just like when I was a young kid, and I was playing with this girl's the JJ. She came back to the babysitter and said, "You gave me diabetes," and I was a kid, so I didn't know what that was. She was like, "That's a sexually transmitted disease." I'm like, "Is it? How did I do that? Like my manhood didn't go nowhere near you." But she said that.
Snap.
That's what it made me think about.
Oh, wow.
This woman said this. This girl, let's say girl. This girl said this that many years later, said I was being rapey. And I was like, that's not what I did.
Right, oh, wow.
But what's your take on that, sir?
That's touchy, very touchy. It's a lot going on in there. It sounded a bit set-up-y, like she's trying to line you up, you know what I'm saying?
I felt that way.
Like, that sound real, you know what I'm saying, funny, like you trying to line me up for something. It just don't sound right, like you want me to come over, I come over. Nothing happened.
In the window.
Right, folks peeping through the window and all kind of other
She
stuff.
wasn't peeping, she was in the room.
In the room, right. She probably
window.
had a camera in the pocket or something, like, I don't know, but yeah, that sound real
Big
funny.
Rocks got a shot in LA today. Oh.
For real?
Whoa. Well,
Oh, wow.
they need to stop going to...
Did he make it? He okay? I mean, like...
They need to stop going to California. If you don't know people out there, don't go out there being no big family rapper.
That's
and everybody
crazy.
think they tough and they don't want to come out their jury. Jury is replaceable. Your life is not.
Man, I ain't hear about that.
We'll probably hear about it in a little bit.
Yeah. Man, I hope he alright.
So, if is a guy wrong because he tries to instigate sex? Initiate.
Is he wrong? No. Now he'd be wrong if he keep going and she say stop or she say no. You know, then he's definitely wrong for that. But if just for trying or like trying to kiss on her or if the signs are there, let me say that. Like you can't be like a Pepe Le Pew, you know what I'm talking about, and just if y'all don't know who that is, go look it up. But I'm just saying, like you can't do that.
Start kissing on people.
Like if it's welcomed and the kisses and stuff like that, that kind of affection, ain't nothing wrong with that. And you try to take it a little further, she stop you. Okay, cool. Now you got to stop right there, because if not, now you committing crimes, and you know what I'm talking about. You taking it somewhere it ain't supposed to be. But all right, there we go. But yeah, that's a touchy situation right there. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's touchy because it can go so many different ways. That particular subject, that particular story you just told, that incident right there, like I would be like, why your friend here? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is your friend in here? Like, that just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, the folks being in the other room, okay, that's whatever. That's just, young people stuff, right? But why your friend in here? Like, for what? She ain't finna do nothing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, why she in here? And I'd be skeptical. And then, like, what she said, you know what I'm saying, after things happened or didn't happen, now you claiming this, oh, that's why your friend was in the room.
She said her friend said that.
You see what I'm saying?
Her friend put that bug in there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And she tried to convince me I did penetrate, and I'm like, but I didn't.
No, I'm like, no, baby, no. You can put that on me.
I didn't penetrate.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy though, bro, for real.
Then later on in life, like 10 years later, she was like, you're the reason why I can't have an orgasm.
See, first of all, she got to get herself together. You get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to deal with that. If you're saying that's a trauma for you, then that's up to you to deal with.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just hold on to that and be like, oh, I can't do this and it's your fault. So you just going to walk around with that forever?
That's what she said.
That makes no sense. So now, like I said, it's on you. You know, if somebody got a broken bone, right? Now, it might, and somebody caused it. Okay, that's their fault that they caused your broken bone.
Right.
But if you don't take your ass to the doctor, that's your fault right there. If you don't go to the doctor to get your broken bone fixed, yes, somebody else caused it. Yes, okay, fine. But it's up to you to get it fixed.
True.
And if gangrene and all this other stuff set in, you can't blame that other person. You ain't go. So I just think that's how it is. I mean, and then expect to tell somebody something like that. I'm the reason. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the reason why I can't. Oh, really? So you saying, like, that's powerful right there. That's powerful. And you think that you're saying something hurtful to that person. But in reality, you're really admitting something about yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Because I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, yeah, because of you, I can't. They got to just do this. And I'm like, well, maybe it's one of them that did you like that. Because I ain't never penetrated.
Right. It wasn't me. I was the good guy. Don't blame me. No. That's, That right there, though, is so weird, though, because, you know, it's...
So, quick question.
I don't know.
Quick question. If a guy does get in, maybe pushes once or twice, she says stop. If he pushes again, is it right? Great?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, yes. Okay. Yes. You know, because he continued after she said stop.
What if she don't say stop? What if she just say no?
If she say
anything other than yes, it's bad.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Anything other than yes or affirmative or thumbs up or, you know, yeah. Yes, it's bad. It's bad. You know, it's...
But if you never get in, and then she accuses you of that...
That's terrible. That is terrible because what that can do to the male psyche. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can really hurt us. You know what I'm saying? If we allow it to. Especially when you know you ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody convincing you of that, saying, hey, listen, you did this to me. And you like, huh? Like, wait, I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't happen. We was all good with it not happening. You know what I'm saying? And we said we might try again later. And now you telling me I did this, but hold on.
Oh,
you know?
twist of the story. Twist of the story. I met her at the movies. I met her mom. Her mom looked me in my face. I told her mother how old I was. Right? Her mom was like, cool. Cool. I went over there one day. Wasn't nobody home. Me and my relative, we went over there. And she was showing us the computer. Because I think she was one of the first people I ever seen had a computer. She was showing us the computer. We were playing some game on it. They had a pool in their complex. We were swimming in the pool. Her brother come home. I think he had to be maybe a year or two older than me. So he popped up in the house. Who is these two in my house? Whoa, who you talking to? He was like, what? Do this and that too. No, you won't. Me and my relative. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like it ain't gonna just,
it ain't
stand
gonna
here
go,
while you
yeah,
put hands on
we're
us.
not gonna let that happen now.
Right.
So he go back and tell his mom she had 2 grown men over there. I wasn't grown. I was 16, 17. Her mom met me. I said that, right? Her mom looked me in my face and met me.
So she know who you are.
She knew who I was. She called me. Her mom was a lawyer. Her mom called my house and said if I don't leave her daughter alone, she was gonna hit me with statutory rape. Never had sex with this woman. Like I said, I never penetrated her. My mom, being a paralegal, she said, just leave the girl alone. Right?
Yeah.
I said, okay.
Yeah.
I cared about her. I really liked her. Mom said leave her alone. I left her alone.
I'd have left her alone too.
She got mad at me and said, why is it you letting my mom break us up? I said, because I'm not going to go to jail for you. You're not. Like, I like you, but not enough to go to jail.
Right. Like, you don't understand. Your mama trying to put me in jail.
All because of what your punk ass brother said. I said, now, tell your brother when I see him, oh, it's on like popcorn. Don't worry about my brother. It's okay. It's okay. I stopped calling her. She called me. I stopped answering the phone. She called me more. She asked me, why don't I love her?
Because your mama trying to put me in jail. That's why. That not enough?
She said I broke her heart.
Your mama trying to put me in jail. Damn, all that you talking about.
We stopped talking. She said, you never really cared about me. You just wanted sex. I said, I never penetrated you.
I never got it. Like, what? What are you talking about? If you know what I am gonna get? Put in jail because your mama trying to...
She didn't get that part.
Right. She just wanted what she wanted.
Her dad was in the army, off on duty somewhere. I think he might have been a doctor in the army. Me and her brother had severe words behind this. I was really gonna go over there and just Peter whack this dude. But I say that to say this. After I stopped messing with her, is when she started saying that I raped her.
Oh, okay. Now I see. Of course, right. But now she mad.
She said she went to her therapist and told her therapist that she'd been raped. But she wouldn't tell her therapist who, because her mom and dad wanted to know who did it. Now, in the meantime, while she's saying this, I didn't came home to her once or twice. She brought me some city stage passes. She's like, all you gotta do is tell me that you definitely coming. And I was, but something happened, I got in trouble on base, I can't go. I get back, she's at her mom's law firm, she's working at the front desk, she's a secretary. I said, I want us to be cool again, and you tell me how much I owe you for the city stage passes, I'll reimburse you. I give her the money, she said, that's all I wanted from you, my money back. Because you raped me. I never penetrated you. How can I grape you if I never penetrated you? Please, sir, elaborate. Tell me something.
Hang on, man. First, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say about that, but I don't know. That's active imagination. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get you jammed up. You know what I'm saying? Just what can you say about that? For real, there ain't nothing you can say to that. Like for real, that's just. She couldn't say nothing else if she said that. Couldn't say anything else. Okay, I'm like, I know I got my last result. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw this out there. Let me see him get out of this. Like, you don't even understand. You can have that. They ain't even what a man. But to put that on somebody like women don't understand. I mean, they do understand.
They do understand?
They understand.
Okay.
That's harsh. That's critical when you put that on the man, accuse the man of that. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. It's hard for him to shake that off, even if he didn't do it, or if he went in court and all that. Just the fact that he was accused of that. Yeah. Not good. Not good at all.
What you looking for?
What do with mine?
What?
I got one.
Right there. So, in that situation, ladies and gentlemen, how do you respond? What is your first move after someone says that?
Go get some Albany gummy worms and sit down and think about it. Sit down and think about it for
That's
real.
A good one. That's a good commercial right there.
It really is. That should be your first move.
I did. I thought about it. Long and hard. I never penetrated. How can I grade you? Like, penetration has to occur for that to happen. She says, stop. No, I don't want to do it no more. Fine. Yes, I left an angry dude.
Yeah. That'll happen.
I think that was one of the few times that I caught blue testicles. It doesn't happen very often. So, ladies and gentlemen, in that scenario, who's wrong in that scenario? Because to me, it felt like all that only came out because I stopped talking to her. If I would have never stopped talking to her, she would have never said that. But her mom was trying to put me in jail. Can't go to jail with no piece of ass.
That you didn't get?
That I didn't get.
No, that's just not right. Un-American. Like,
We live in the South. You know what these white boys will do? My bad. Do you know what these guys in the South would do if they even thought? Word up. Okay, appreciate that. So, Lydia, what do you do in that situation?
What can you do? What are your options?
Go directly to jail, do not collect $200, do not pass go.
Yeah, some people ain't going out like that.
What's the madness behind that though?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I mean,
Like-
you really like me, but because you can't have me, you say that. What's the end goal to that? We sitting in the
Can't
cage?
nobody have you? Yeah, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? You sitting in the cage, can't nobody have you. Like,
And that's not one of them things that like go away. Like those are the type of things that follow you for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one. Maybe the aggression felt like a violation to her. Okay. I even take that as a valuable excuse. But I didn't call her out a name. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go home. I'm done. Like there should be a law for when women make up ish like that.
Facts.
There is no consequence for women when they lie. True. And we see that with the Emmett Till thing. Cause she still ain't served no time, been put in jail. It's like that's okay to mess up people's lives and then, oh, my bad.
Right. It's all right.
My bad.
It'll be okay.
My bad.
Right. Like what? You realize you just
I had a scholarship. Gone.
hmm.
I had a ad. Gone. I had an advertising company. Gone. Like whatever I could be doing positive is all gone when that word or that allegation comes out.
Yep. Yep. And that's true. That's the sad part about it. Ain't no consequence. There was one woman who finally went to jail for false allegations.
Who?
A woman in Ohio in 2021.
Really?
Mm-hmm. First one on the books for it.
When she said it hurt, why did you keep trying to go in? I didn't. When she said it hurt, I said relax. So yeah, I guess I did keep trying. I told her to relax. But that's the only thing you can tell a virgin. When she said stop, I quit. I went home. I was pissed off. I didn't answer my phone for 2-3 days. I was sleeping when she called me. She didn't even have to call and say that. We didn't even have to go there. We went there. It didn't happen. Then me and my people was over there visiting, going to the swimming pool and playing with her. He wasn't even playing with her. He was on the computer. I was playing with her. We was just playing around. We wasn't romantically doing anything bad at that particular moment when her brother walked in. It was like, who are these two grown at? And I'm like, dude, like I'm younger than you. What are you talking about? Why are you in here with my sister? Because she opened the door. Why would I be in the house how would I get in here if she didn't open the door? Well, I don't think mom know that you got, your mom met me, we good.
So chill, little homie.
But then he started talking that, she had grown men here and they're finna do it. Finna do it? We was in the living room. I was in her bedroom, the door wasn't shut. I was in the living room. Her mom said what she said. My next move was to get away from her and her mom and her psycho brother before I put somebody in the ground. Because back then, I wasn't this on medicine. I was this that didn't give a fuck. It sounds like bad sex. Women calling cops for men now for bad sex. Wow. Wow, they do that?
I don't know. But no, I mean, he know. Well, is he referring to the story you telling? Because the story that you telling ain't now, right? It's not current, right?
No, it's not current.
Right. So, okay.
This happened years ago when I was 16, 17.
Okay.
I'm so far removed from 16 and 17. I would go back to that age if you paid me.
Now I did see a video where a woman sued the bad date.
What?
Yeah, they went out on a date, didn't go well, you know what I'm saying, and she took him to court.
Has the statute of limitations run out? Yeah.
Of what?
Grape only hold a 7-year statute of limitations.
Oh,
1642. Yeah. That time is good and gone. But the initial story that we were talking about was the woman went over to man's house at after 12:30 in the morning and got into some comfortable clothes, uh, some of his basketball shorts and her bra, and she felt like the dude was trying to come on too strong, and he paid for Uber and sent her home. And she in turn then said that he was giving her grapey vibes, and that she woke up and he was sucking on her breast and crazy stuff like that. Like he was trying to do something to her while she was asleep. But you're in his house and you're comfortably asleep. Why would you sleep comfortably like that in somebody's house that you feel is trying to do something to you?
Right. If you saying somebody giving you certain kind of vibes, but you felt comfortable enough to go to sleep. That part don't add up.
It don't. It really don't. There's no way in the world that adds up.
It just don't make sense. Because you're saying you're uncomfortable, the person is giving you a certain type of vibe, a certain type of feeling. But yet you're going to go to sleep? Not. No way.
She might have been high and passed out. They were smoking, but he said she was wide awake. Strip club experience? Is that what that is?
I don't know what that is, bro. What kind of experience that is, bro. Cause
They want you to pay for it, but you can't touch it.
oh, absolutely. Yeah. Or like a lot of these flued out videos that's going on right now. And
I didn't
stuff.
know. I didn't know that's what he wanted.
Right.
What?
Y'all been talking for months, sexting back and forth, and
You think he's spending $5,000 just to see you and say, hi, how you doing?
right. Come on, man.
Hi, how you doing?
Come
You
on.
think he spent $5,000 on a plane ticket, a hotel room, and rented a car just so you can say, hi, how you doing?
Right.
And then you get mad because you don't want to do something, and now he says he's not going to send you back home? I would have sent it back home, though. I would have sent it back home. I just wouldn't talk to her no more. You wouldn't have sent it home? Wow. Wow. Well, that is your choice. I mean,
I'm saying I'm down
mo-
5,000 already.
most people that buy tickets buy round trip tickets anyway.
I'm canceling. I'm canceling. Well, you beat me one way, so you gotta find the other way. You know what I'm talking about? You should have the money.
Man.
You should have the money. I'm just saying. You should have the money. So, cause I done paid for everything. 5,000 in. 5,000.
Which is,
Now you better get you a flight. You know, last second flights be high too. Well,
you better call that other dude.
right. Yep.
Hey, I'm stuck. Stuck where?
Right.
In Florida. For what? Why you down in Florida?
Right. And then now you gotta pick up a lie and tell him why you down there.
Oh, dum tried to talk to me, and he wasn't being a real dude, and he flew me out here, but I don't want to do nothing with him because I'm faithful to you, so he won't fly me back home. Would that be simpish behavior?
If you bring her back home, yeah.
What if he really like her?
So, what that got to do with anything? What, like, okay, but I'm saying, so you saying if a girl call you,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I'm saying, only reason she calling you is because she know you really like her. She don't really like you. She know you really like her. So
Okay.
that means she can get stuff out of you,
Right.
like a plane ticket back home.
Mm.
What you getting out of that? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, thank you, bro. Or you know what I'm saying, some bullshit, little sideways hug or something like that. Meanwhile, bank account down $800 for a last second trip on Delta or somewhere. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? No. And then when she get back in town, you be like, "Hey, you need me to come pick you up?" No, I'm good. I'm straight. I got my homegirl to come pick you. No, it ain't. It's a homeboy. You know what I'm talking about? It's the dude who finna blow her back out. You know what I'm talking about? Cause she gonna tell him she went on a business trip or something
Oh,
and she
my
tired.
God.
You know what I'm talking about? No, bruh. And meanwhile, you trying to call, but you can't get no love, no nothing. No nothing. No, bruh. And it don't matter if you see, that be the problem. That be the problem. Dudes really be liking girls. Girls know it. They don't like them back though, but they keep them around. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what they can get out of them.
Is that how it really works?
Oh yeah, and some of these dudes they don't get the game, so they think they gonna buy their way in. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be buying the J's or buying the little jackets or little trinkets or trips to the movies, and then those trips to the movies turn to trips to the beaches. Those trips to the beaches turn to freaking Cancun. You know what I'm talking about? And all that, and then Cancun turns to freaking Ireland or some shit. Like, for what? All
Can you
that
buy
for
yourself
nothing.
into love?
No, you can't. But that's what these dudes be thinking. They want to get matching outfits and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like matching Air Force Ones, matching jeans, matching T-shirts, matching chokers.
Never lead with your wallet.
Thank you. Never leave.
But you know, now you said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Shelly,
Mm-hmm.
you remember Shelly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, Shelly said you should always lead with your wallet. What?
No. No, because first of all, if a man lead with his wallet, a woman know that's what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? Like if he just like over the top with the shit. Oh, hey, how you doing? Look at my limousine. You know, he keeps stressing or whatever kind of car he got. He's stressing that shit. He lead with his money, telling he can buy her anything he want. No, like ain't no need for you to do that if you.
She gonna put it to the test.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying ain't no need for him to do that if he can do that. You see what I'm saying? If
True.
a man got bread
True.
like that, ain't no
True.
need for him to run around and say it.
True.
She gonna smell it on him. You know what I'm talking about? She gonna smell it on. She be like, oh, this nigga got money. And like you said, she gonna put him to the test. She gonna put him to the test. And the first time, you know what I'm saying, he buys something. And look, let me say this. I don't think buying a woman, if you buy a woman a gift, I don't think you simple. I don't think that's simple. I know a lot of people, oh, he's simple. I don't think that's simple if you buy a woman a gift.
Okay.
I think it's simple if you buy a gift on the first date. I think if you buy her 3 gifts and she ain't bought you one yet.
Learn a lesson from anything. Ben, put it down. I didn't earn mine.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But if you buy her a gift,
Uh-huh.
that ain't simple because you bought her a gift.
That's not simple.
I don't think so. Now, if you depending on the gift, if y'all went out one time and you buy her a tennis bracelet, you simping. You trying to buy her love. A tennis bracelet, a diamond tennis. No, you trying to buy her love.
Okay. So what if you got a friend
Mm-hmm.
and she got finessed
Mm-hmm.
out of her rent, and she need help getting her rent? Would you help her? And does your help come with stipulations?
Okay, so we speaking as single said, right?
Right.
Okay, so said was single, and his homegirl came and said, "Hey, I need help paying my rent."
Right.
Now-
Because she got finessed.
She got
out of-
finessed out of money, and she need help with the whole thing, or
Yes.
okay, so
But you don't gotta give her the whole thing.
right. Now I was just about to say, I'm like, I can't give you the whole thing. I ain't doing that. That ain't gonna happen. How close of friends are we? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Because
been friends for the last 4 or 5 years.
well, see, but I say that because like, are we brother sister type the way we look at each other, or are we like smash type? You see what I'm saying? Because that's 2 different things. Because I don't think if I'm smash type with somebody, I'm paying rent. I'm more likely to help a brother sister type. You know what I'm saying? Single said, I'm saying single said.
Okay.
Single said is just trying to smash, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't, and because I don't want to say I help you with your rent, but you know you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, look out for me, like, you know what I'm saying. one, I don't think I can do that. That just it don't feel right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want no forced booty. Like what? Like that don't even. You know, nah. So nah. I probably try to help them out. I would try to help them out. Be like, hey, look, I can give you $100 on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that simple?
No, that ain't simple. That's helping a friend.
Okay.
That's helping a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's helping a genuine friend. Now, let me say this: if it's a female that the male normally don't talk to, or they just know of each other, or whatever, and if she coming to him, it's simple to a certain extent, yes, because once again, she's coming to him knowing that he probably gonna say yes. You know what I'm saying? When women go to certain men asking for money, they know who to go to first, and then they have their picks. They have their picks who they gonna ask last. You know what I'm saying? Those gonna be the harder ones. Those gonna be the ones that come with stipulations. Those gonna be the ones that's gonna try to get something on the side or make a dinner date. You know what I'm saying? Later on, or you know, it's gonna be them. But those gonna be the last ones down the list. Simps gonna be high up on the list. Even you know what I'm saying? Simps and people who like her. For real. The dudes she like, they gonna be closer to the bottom of the list. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Close to
Okay.
the ones she like, not the ones that like her.
The one
The
she
ones
like.
she like.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The ones who like her, they close to the top of the list. She calling them.
And every time a woman tells you her sad story, is she looking for someone to solve it?
No. No. Every time she no, she has some sort of ulterior motive. You know what I'm talking about?
Every time she tell it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's like I'm bulletproof on that. I don't know why. It's like the sob stories and the this didn't work out and that didn't work out. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how. It might sound weird, but I've developed this thing where I can just walk away. And they could be right there crying. I just and walk away. And the only reason that is because I've seen women in that situation crying. The man helped them. The man walk away, and they start laughing and calling him a sucker. I've seen it. I grew up seeing this, so it's not like a one-off where I just seen it and never again. No, I've seen this plenty of times. So I know the tears are nothing. The tears don't mean nothing.
Tears don't mean nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I know. I've heard for myself what they said about that man when he walked up once he gave him the money. So when
Girl,
you
he
grow up,
a lame.
right? Hear this, hear that, hear this. You know what I'm saying? You like, wait a minute, you were just crying because they don't have an issue with doing whatever it is they got to do to get the money. Crying in front of everybody, fighting, wilding out in front of everybody, whatever it got to be.
They'll do it.
They'll do it in order to get the money because they understand that every woman who see it is gonna understand she doing what she got to do to get the money, and every man gonna be like, damn, I'm glad that ain't me. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't no repercussions on her.
Wow.
Not for real.
What's up, Josh? How you been, man?
What's happening?
Saw the boat, man. You doing your thing out there fishing. I need to holler at you too. So whenever you get a free moment, hit me up.
But yeah, man, that's.
So a thin line between simping and helping.
Absolute, very thin line.
And if they crying sad story, you walk away.
I mean, I wouldn't say every time, but yeah, if they laying it on thick, you kind of feel when somebody laying it on. You know what I'm saying? And they just trying to tug at your heartstrings, as they say. You can feel that. You know when somebody just toying with you, and you can feel when it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody who you don't talk to a lot, and now all of a sudden they calling you out the blue, asking you to help them with their rent, come on now. Now, what you need to do, just to crack back and see if they for real or not, ask them for some booty. Same breath, same conversation. Just to see if they for real or not. Just to see.
No, what?
You got to.
How does that work? Give me an example.
Okay, she's like, hey, how you doing? You know,
Right.
what's up? I know we ain't talked in a while, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And la 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 la, you know, shooting the shit.
Right.
A few minutes go by, she's like, hey, look, can you help me with my ring? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going through some trouble, whatever. Can you help me? You sitting there, you like, what the? In your head, you like, so you like, okay, cool. So now in your head, first thing you're gonna think she running game. Okay, let me test to see if she running game.
Okay.
And so now, what you say is like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Well, look, I'll be honest with you. I ain't got that amount, but look, I can give you about 200-300. But I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be able to hook me up too? Just like that. What you mean hook you up? And then you say, well, what you mean hook you up? Because you play the game right back when they play the game.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now she gonna act like she don't know what you talking about. You don't know what she talking about. She gonna crack because she need this money. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how you play the game. And you get somebody to understand you know how to play the game. So when she come at you again, she understand he know how to play the game. Not he not with it. He know how to play the game.
Okay.
So now you approach him differently. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it would be for single said. Single said would have asked her a question like, all right, well look, I ain't got, hypothetically, I ain't got $900 to pay your whole rent, but I can give you 3 on it. But look, you gotta hook me up. Boom. Oh, you know I ain't like that. Well, look, you ain't got no friend who can hook me up. Look, man, I'm giving you $300. You telling me you can't hook me up? You ain't got no homegirl or nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now what you doing is you letting her know, look, it ain't about you necessarily, but I just need to get a little piece.
Right.
You ain't got no homegirl who you can, you see what I'm saying, talking whatever. So now once again you let her know, hey man, I know how the game goes. So now she know that, oh, okay, I can get what's said on that level. And we can make money together or we can do whatever. You see what I'm saying? That's
right.
how that goes.
Okay.
But you can't just be like, she called you be like, hey, I need, my rent 900. You think you can help me out? You can't just off the rip be like, oh yeah, I got you. I ain't got the whole 9, I give you 3. No consequences, no reference, no background check type shit. You ain't even see if she trying to game you or finesse you. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing. You just said yes or no off the rip. No. Because now, quote unquote, burn the bridge. So now I ain't gonna do that, I ain't gonna burn no bridge, because it might be one day where you might need her help. And it might not be financial, but it might be something else. You might need some information, who knows?
Right.
So you like, all right, cool. I'm gonna help you out, and in turn you help me out. Now she will forever know, if I ever get into a tight spot with some money, I can go to bruh. Now bruh gonna want a little something in return, but it's cool, because I know I can always go there to get it. Always. And he with the game, he with the shits, as they say now. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you have to build rapport with people, and you meet people where they at. You see what I'm saying? If she's on that level of asking or thinking you a simp, okay, cool. I'm on the level of letting you know that I'm not a simp. I'm talking about pimp. I'm not a simp.
Right.
I'm fully with the game.
Okay. We got comments. We got a lot of comments.
Come on
hey,
with
Dissy A said,
what's happening, Tanya? What's happening?
don't give the money, LOL. Won't you feel like crap? Won't you feel like crap when she actually needs the money and she prostituted herself and you took advantage? It's never good to go to a man's home after 12 and play games. True. That sounds like tricking. Simps are good.
See, now, who said that? Okay, simps are good, right? You know why simps are good?
Why are Simps good? Because they give and they have no expectations?
Yes. And matter of fact, better example of why simps is good. OnlyFans are supported by simps. I'm just saying, think about, and I ain't hating on the women who do it, they make their bread, right? I ain't tripping. And I ain't even mad at the dudes, but the dudes are the simps. The dudes are the ones, these are men who probably can't get women, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Who's willing to pay women for feet pictures, for all these type of exotic pictures and exotic outfits and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So simps are the ones who got OnlyFans in business. They the one who keep pouring production company, Pornhub and all them, keep them in business. Simps. And I'm not saying that non-simp dudes don't watch porn and stuff. I'm talking about keeping them in business and thriving. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. The ones who know the name of the porn star, right. Subscriptions, and they know the new content when it drop and all that stuff. Those are simps, y'all. So I guess like when somebody say simps are good, okay, I guess they got a purpose.
Because they are caring and nice.
Yeah, because they give away all their money. They don't. You can't buy love. You can't buy love. A matter of fact, what's the name of the old strip show back in the day? It was on HBO. It was on HBO back in the day. But anyway, that was the first time I heard the lady. Like I said, I was in high school when I seen it.
I know what
she said, and this is back in the '90s. She said, if a man never tipped me, I'll never sleep with him because now he's a customer.
Yeah.
And this is all the way up till today. So all them people when they go to the strip club and all this, and we ain't talking about the dope boys and the rappers. We ain't talking about them. Talking about the regular dude, the working class man. You go in there and you tip her, that's it. It's a wrap. She'll never give you no ever. And this is according to them. Just like this, they words and stuff. Just saying, man, it's crazy, y'all.
No, because they are
naive.
Why they naive?
And who said that? When she asked, okay, now look, this is my thing. When Lydia said, "Won't I feel like crap?" That she prostituted herself and I took advantage. No, and let me tell you why. One, I didn't take advantage of her. Fair exchange is no robbery. Fair exchange is no robbery. She's offering this in exchange for this. That is not taking advantage of somebody.
True.
And then, like they always say in all the movies, if not me, they're going to go to somebody else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to go right to somebody else. So.
Because they don't know the money can't buy love.
They got to know that. Money don't buy no love. Okay. Money don't buy love, y'all. And like all these answers that I'm giving, this is single said. Single said, right? So I don't want y'all to get me in trouble. Y'all gonna get me in troubles. I ain't gonna let y'all get me in trouble. Not at all. Nah, y'all, but for real, seriously. Most geeks are considered simps, but listen, the geeks and all that from high school, those will be the ones you work for. Now, geeks and simps, they ain't the same. They ain't the same at all. Like geeks and nerds, yeah. Nah, those the ones who end up being the Teslas of the world. You know what I'm talking about? And all that, you know, yeah. Nah. Those they not grouped in with simps. Nah, simps is a whole new breed. That's a whole new breed of nigga right there. Like, nah, simps be on some other stuff. For real. On some other stuff. I hope she don't like broke geeks. Most geeks though ain't broke though for real because they so smart in whatever it is that they geekish in. You know what I'm saying? Like they super smart in that, and for whatever reason they just find a way to make a ton of money in that particular field. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're a geek and they like computers, they're a geek and they like Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a geek and they like cars. Like they just find a way to just prosper and make so much money. You know what I'm saying? In that one particular geekish field that they in or whatever, for real. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really hard that you're gonna find a broke geek. Like is the two just don't really go together. Like I said, they too good at one particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that they geekish about or makes them a geek, they're too good at that. You know what I'm saying? To be broke. So they're gonna excel in that. Like they're good in math, they're good in science. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it might be, yeah, they're gonna excel in that. Now they might be a geek their whole life, but they're gonna excel in the business world, in the work world. They're gonna make a ton of money. But simping is totally different. Simping on some whole other stuff. Like geeks don't like simps. Nobody likes simps.
Geeks?
Yeah,
like nerds?
Yeah. I was just saying, like we were talking about geeks and simps are not in the same category.
Okay, so you seen Money Can't Buy Love, right?
With
Nick Cannon.
Oh yeah.
Was he a simp?
Yes. No. Well, he was a geek. He was a geek and a simp. Yes. He was a geek and a simp. And what I was saying was, you know how in some movies dudes just be a geek You know, they science, they nerds or whatever. They super smart. And then somebody said, can a geek be broke? And I'm like, no, geeks normally don't be broke because they so smart in whatever they a geek about. You know what I'm saying? Science,
Right.
technology,
Tech,
whatever.
yeah.
That as far as the person, they might be a geek. But as far as the work world, they're gonna excel in the work world
Right.
and whatever
Steve
they feel
Jobs,
in.
right.
Yeah, Steve Jobs, like I said, like a Tesla, an Apple. You know what I'm saying? All these big corporations. They're not gonna be broke.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, right? Now they may not have no personality or know how to talk to the girls or whatever, but
Right.
as far as money goes, they're gonna excel.
They're gonna
in
be
that.
set. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be set in that. And simps is just simps, y'all. Yeah. Now, can you be both? Absolutely. Yes, you can be both. But you can't
So
be.
all geeks are rich.
But I would say a lot of them, or at least well off.
Yeah,
They well off.
They manage their money well.
Yeah, because if you are classified as a geek, then that means you are an expert in something.
Pretty much.
Something. You know, you're an expert level in something. And you're going to monetize off of that. Like I said, just because you're a geek don't mean you stupid.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? You may not have
Most
the
are
swag.
wealthy. Okay.
Most of them, yeah. You may not have the swag and all that and the personality, but you are smart. And you know how to, you know what I'm saying, flip that into money. So yeah, most geeks and nerds are smart, are well off. They well off. You know what I'm saying? If not rich, they well off. You know?
Is 50 Cent a geek?
No.
50 Cent is a hustler.
Yes.
There's geeks, hustlers, simps,
Mm-hmm.
pimps,
Right.
players,
Yep.
thugs, gangsters,
Yep.
and narcissists. Those are all different types of men right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. Because I was sitting here thinking about it, you know, because you know how you got F-boys and F-niggas and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's narcissists.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you want to give it a proper term,
Right.
yeah, that's a narcissist. Yeah.
Gaslight you and do shit like that.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, he right. He right. That's true. It's just funny how, you know, nowadays they term is something different. It mean the same, you know, so but they call it something different. They'll say something different.
I don't know if a simp is all bad though. I guess a simp could be a good person.
I would say that everybody has a little bit of simp in them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's all about, see,
Is Elon Musk a narcissist? He's probably a narcissist and a geek.
and I think that he is becoming more, I don't want to say becoming more human, like he an alien, but you can see where he's becoming more in tune with the people. And I ain't gonna say like a lot, but just like from the time he first really emerged on the scene, because
Yeah, he had a personality.
right, and I hate to say this, y'all know he didn't start Tesla. Look it up, he worked for somebody else. But anyway, from the time he first burst on the scene to now, you can tell he done got a little bit of a personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit of you know.
Yeah.
You have to though. You can't have all that money and be a butthole, Jeff Bezos. Oh, my bad. I like him too. I'm just messing around. But I just seen one thing where he was like a butthole to the whole room. But the whole room was reporters, and you know how reporters are. They're annoying.
I mean, but
But
even though you've been a butthole, I mean, there's two things they can't take away from you: your knowledge, your money, and who you really are.
yeah, that's true. But he was, I ain't gonna lie, and of course, you know, we don't see what happened before or after. But in that scene, bro, he was
Echo Degante Wealthy. Echo
Nico
Degnati?
didn't go to Nico didn't go. Is that the guy from Africa? Please tell me. I don't know. I'm just asking. It sounds like him.
What did he do?
He's like one of the billionaire guys in Africa.
Sam, what did he do though?
Minerals
Richest
and
black
stuff.
man in the world.
Do he live in Africa? Because I think I've heard of him. That's the guy who do the minerals and not minerals like that, but like diamonds and you know what I'm saying, precious gems and shit. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard him because that name. I was like, wait a minute, Alico. Yeah. But yeah. Richest black man in the world. Okay.
Simps.
Okay.
simps. Like you said, it's a thin line between simp and friend.
It is very thin. And that's what I was saying earlier. I think all of us got some simp in us, right? But it's all about when you use it. That's what makes you be looked at as a simp.
Now, when you say that, what do you mean?
Okay, like in that situation that we were just talking, that example we used.
Okay.
If you get the phone call and you just give up the money, no investigation, you ain't even ask no questions, no nothing. She looking, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, I got me one.
Now, with that situation, so if you be her friend, her real friend, her genuine friend, and you don't ask for nothing, you simping.
No. That's not okay. I think once again it starts off with the type of friends y'all are.
Okay.
Because if it's somebody who you don't talk to a lot, and then all of a sudden she just calling you asking you for money,
And you hit her with that.
yeah, I'm gonna hit it with that.
Okay.
Just to see.
But if it's a friend that you talk to every day.
Yeah, then I'm more likely to help.
Okay.
Because I know that.
Because they probably didn't told you the situation.
Exactly. I'm
Gotcha.
already aware of
Gotcha.
the situation.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's just like somebody, you know, who you know, but you ain't really kick it like that, you ain't never calling and asking for no money before, let alone that amount, you know what I'm saying, to help pay rent. Now I'm getting the call. I'm going to think it's, you know what I'm saying, you trying to finesse me.
Right.
So the
Okay.
first thing I'm going to do is say something to let me know. Your response after what I say is going to let me know if you finessing me or not.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, look, I can help you out, man. You going to help me out? What you mean help me out? You know what I mean. And whatever she says is going to let me know whether or not she's trying to finesse me or she really need the help.
So if she say no.
Then I'm going to say no. If she just flat out say no, no explanation, no nothing. No. All right, well, bet. I'll holler at you. And that's that. You see what I'm saying?
And she say, I don't want to do that, but.
I'm like, well, I don't want to give up $300 neither.
So there's no way in that scenario where you give her $300 and no fair exchange or whatever is exchanged.
Yes. Once I feel comfortable, like I'm not being finessed.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Once
Okay.
I can feel like, okay, I'm not being finessed. You know what I'm saying? Then boom. But then once again, if it's a friend, like a homie, like for real friend, I wouldn't even ask. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't have female friends like that who would come and ask me, you know what I'm saying? But if I did, and it's like a for real friend, my wife know all that, a for real friend. Hey, said I need some help paying my rent. Oh, bet, boom, here you go. No questions asked, no nothing. But this is single said. So if single said is being asked to borrow $300, single said gonna try to be like, hey, so what's up?
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
It's just the level of friend that you are.
Robert Smith, David Stewart, richest black men.
Robert Smith, the guy who sold BET.
That
No.
is?
That was Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson.
Yeah.
Robert Smith was the guy who owned the cable company, I think it was.
Can she do some yard work? Why does it have to be sexual? You are taking advantage.
Okay, so why does it have to be financial? She's taking advantage. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, because we had this discussion a couple shows back. We said men don't like to come out of money like
Same
women don't
way.
want to come out of.
right? How are we taking advantage? If y'all not gonna give us no booty for nothing, so why should we give y'all money for nothing? That's not taking advantage. If I give my money to a person, right, and don't get anything in return, I should be okay with it. Thank you, said. I should be okay with that.
No.
That's how they making it sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why should I be okay with just giving out my money for nothing? And then also, Lydia said that. Lydia, y'all know who to ask for money and who not to.
True.
Y'all think we don't know that? Y'all don't think that, okay, hypothetically, if somebody came and asked me for money, I know they're going to be like, yeah, they came to me because they think I'm a sucker. They think Said going to be the one to give it to them. Y'all don't think men think like that? It's just some men look at it like this. You know what? I'm going to give it, hypothetically, I'm going to give her this $200-300. That's going to keep her out of my life forever.
True.
That's going to keep her out of my life. I bought her out my life.
True.
Permanently.
True.
Y'all don't think about that neither, though. Dudes do that.
To each other all the time.
To each other, right. So you know what, baby girl, take this out.
Okay.
Right, here you go, take this.
I ain't gonna question you about it.
Right.
Gonna call you and say, dang man, I thought we was cool
Nothing.
when you go.
Nothing.
I done gave you these two.
Yep.
You can't say nothing else to me. You can't
And-
ask me for
and
nothing
boom.
because I know you would not legit. You're not on the up and up with this.
Right.
So when I give you this money, now whatever you do with it, it's on you. You don't flip it. You don't turn it into whatever you need it. That's your fault.
Right. Whatever
But
you do.
just know you can't pick that phone up and say, "Hey, this, hello, are you still there?"
Right. The number you have reached.
It's no longer in service.
Because it's like that though. It's like that. If
Well, I get
somebody
what
gives
you're
you
saying,
the two, like, because it's not taking advantage. It's not. Once again, I say it again. Fair exchange is no rivalry, which is why that particular occupation is the oldest occupation. Because everybody feel like it's fair exchange. Fair exchange. I got this, you got my money.
True.
Fair exchange.
True.
No rivalry. It's all good. It's all good. Why in 2022 should a man give up his money and not give nothing in return? And all he getting is a thank you, sideways church hug. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Now, and I'm not saying that men should never help women. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what is wrong with a man asking?
She asked.
Exactly. She was bold enough to ask for some money. Why he can't ask for a little booty on the side? If he's single. If he's single, what is wrong with him asking? See?
Sometimes you gotta do stuff you don't want to do to get what you want to get though.
But see, they think men want to give up their money.
They don't.
We don't want to give up our money.
And to the dope boys and the people who got it, it's not giving up money. It's like giving $1 away.
Yeah, for them, it's
not giving up money then.
You know.
And even then, they want something in return most times.
Absolutely. And with them, they brash and aggressive and all in your face with it. They straight out, hey, you gonna bleep, 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 bleep. Straight out, just all in your face with it.
Unless the dude like her, and he values her more than the typical woman that he runs across, he wants something in return. It's just natural to shower a woman with money and peace.
It's just natural to shower money and okay. Now
I guess that is natural, but it ain't gotta go that way.
Is it natural?
That's the way society got it pegged.
That's how they got it pegged, yeah, but that ain't
Men
okay.
work to do stuff for women.
And in return, women do stuff for men. That's the part that people tend to forget.
They do
You
tend to forget that.
You got to understand that all the showering for women and all that stuff, right? And she's right. Let me say that. She's right. But that came from back in the day with the pharaohs and the kings and blah, 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 right? Because in return, what did they give the kings and the pharaohs? All the sex he wanted. All the kids he may have wanted. You see what I'm saying? So it was an exchange once again. They were showered with gifts and lavish this and lavish that.
Yeah.
But in return, they gave this man whatever he wanted, which was normally just sex and kids back then because that presented wealth.
And it was even later than that because Idi Amin did that.
Exactly.
And when he felt like somebody else was sleeping with his woman, he killed them. We want it all, said he.
Of course y'all do. Of course y'all. And what's funny is, once again, us as men, knowing how to play the game, we don't mind trying to give it to you.
Trying.
We don't mind. Right.
Especially if we care about you.
Right. Trying to give it to you. Y'all gotta act right. And if we see that y'all not acting right, then we gonna stop trying to give you the world. And try to find somebody else to give the world to.
Yep.
But see, with us, men want to give the woman the world. We want to do this. We don't want to work and have all this stuff and accumulate all this wealth and possession and have nobody to share it with.
True.
That's pointless. That is pointless to a man. And you ask any man, especially like super rich folks, super rich. Okay, prime example. Remember how we always say Jeff Bezos and what's the other guy name? Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Both got divorced, right? Both got divorced,
Elon, yeah.
right? No. Elon
and Jeff Bezos.
And Jeff Bezos. Both got divorced and immediately got girlfriends.
No, they already had them.
But I'm just saying.
You talking like you have Bill Gates money. Wow. But Drake did the same thing.
Right. But my
As soon as Dr. Dre got a divorce from Nicole,
he
was
had
seen out with
somebody else. And
April.
the point to that is, men don't want to be alone. And we had no problem in showing that we don't want to be alone. And
They're always trying to give stuff away, especially the sausage.
And no, I don't have, who she said, Bill, I ain't got Bill Gates money. That's all right. One day I will, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, manifesting, my dude.
Exactly. That's right. So it's all good. It's all good. So I ain't mad at it. And all I was saying was, with the Bill Gates incident was,
they could have another you in a minute.
right. And it's funny how the two richest men in the world couldn't keep women happy with all their money.
Because it's not all about money. But
Right.
but the women
But that's
who,
what they say they want, though,
the
right?
women who don't have it, or the women that see, my friend, I'm gonna leave it at that. My friend thought she wanted a man to pay her bills and not go to work. This dude that she met, he was able to do that. He had excess money because he wasn't paying no bills. He didn't have money. He wasn't paying no bills. He had money to do what he wanted to do. He worked, he hustled, and he had a side thing. Cool. But every time he wanted some, she had to try to either come up with an excuse not to give him some or whatever when she didn't want it.
Right.
He even went as far as saying, you should let me move in so I can pay all the bills. But then that comes with control. Like he was talking about, oh, your friends can't come over unless I'm here, and there won't be no more men in that park. What? No. Like, we'll jump your ass, my dude. Like, I'll beat you up myself. But
that's just too much, though, man. That's way too much. That's way too much. But see,
that's what comes with that.
I was just about to say, and that's what they say they want. See, they don't understand, like, buddy gonna have to work 12 to 14, 16 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? A day. And when he come home, he gonna be dead tired. He don't want nobody in his house. He gonna be super tired. He just gonna want to eat, get cleaned up, and chill.
You watch the Gucci story?
Designer or Gucci Mane?
The Gucci, the
designer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. No. I watched. Wait, was that Gucci? Was that the one who got shot?
Oh. Right on the steps?
Oh no. This one was the other one who got.
Are you talking about Versace?
Yeah, I think that's the one that I have. No, yeah.
Versace got shot by the port of beach or whatever.
I think that's the one that I seen.
Where the dude rolled up to the door and shot him and walked away.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that's what I seen.
That's Versace.
Okay.
But yeah, Gucci got shot too. His ex-wife set him up. But the point that I was gonna make with him, he had all that money. He wanted to play with better things, the more money he made. Like he had a whole wife, moved out, had his friend come visit, and he was all into the friend. And the wife showed up, and it was just awkward.
Damn.
The wife wanted him back so bad, but he didn't want to come back. I'm not saying she a gold digger, but she ain't effing with no broke. But y'all are though. A lot of y'all are gold seekers.
But see, and the problem nowadays is ain't no shame in it.
That's it.
And they just all braggadocious with it. They're just all out with it.
That's it.
That's the only difference. So all of y'all are gold diggers.
For the most part.
You know what I'm saying? But once again, it's like what he said, when everybody got superpowers, nobody does. So now that everybody is screaming, I want this, I want that, I want that, it's like ain't nobody saying nothing about gold digging because it's just a standard now. And once again, men understand because men know how the game go. That's why I keep saying, when you build a better mousetrap,
you build
a better mouse.
Yeah.
So y'all keep doing all this stuff and making all these standards and making and the men is just adjusting and adapting. That's it. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in this evening, man. Be sure to hit that like button,
share,
subscribe.
Notification, subscribe.
Yep, all
Tell
that
all
good
your
stuff.
friends.
Absolutely.
Tell them to hit the like button
and share,
leave some comments,
and subscribe.
I'm your host. Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Lady, have a good night. I would love to be a gold digger, but you don't need to be.
You don't need to be. We are definitely out of time.
Till the next time, screaming Let's Talk.
Peace.